Hi children, today we are discussing about go around the forest from EVS lesson part. So EVS, so go around the forest. So you know forest children, so forest is full of wild animals and big trees, you know that. So here Sita lives with her family on the outskirts of the forest. So outskirts means in between the surroundings, ಸುತ್ತಮುತ್ತ ಏನಿರ್ತದೆ ಸುತ್ತಮುತ್ತ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಸೀತಾ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಗರ್ಲ್ ಇರ್ತಾಳೆ. So she recognized some of the things in the forest. So there are many other families are living in the forest. Sita loves the forest and the trees in the forest. Now she will introduce the forest where she lives. See, so when we are entering into the forest, we see a variety of wild animals and also trees, leaves, creepers and also some fruits, you know that. So she one by one explained the means. Here we explain the trees. First she sees teak, you know teak trees. Children, trees, some of the trees are grown in the forest. That is the big trees usually grown in the forest. That is teak, sandalwood, matti, and few one trees, one teak. Tegul mara anta ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ. ಇದು ಗಂಧದ ಮರ, ಸ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್ವುಡ್, ಮತ್ತಿ, ಹೊನ್ನೆ ಮರ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. So ಈ trees ನ first ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, introduce ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. So what are the uses for these trees? You know the uses for teak, sandalwood, matti, honne. So usually the teak, honne, matti are used in the furnitures. So sandalwood also used in some of the furnitures, or it may be used in the puja items. You know that one. So it gives, when compared to these trees, teak, honne, matti also giving some fragrance. You know fragrance, some smell. What? So but when compared to the sandalwood, you know the sandalwood, so it gives more fragrance. You know that. That's why sandalwood is used in the puja programs or making the agarbatti like that. We use the sandalwood. So it is a very costly wood. Okay. So our Karnataka is full of the sandalwood trees. So she also observed in the trees some creepers and also some climbers in the forest. The climber plant is grown on the trees and also creepers. So it will be creepers are creeping on the earth, so on the land. So some of the fruits like you know that watermelon, pumpkin, that is the vegetable pumpkin. So they are grown in the creepers. So some flowers, fragrant flowers. So white flowers, it gives very rich in fragrance. So for that flower we use the scent, that is the fragrance. For the more it will give more fragrance. Some of the fruits and some of the vegetables grown in the forest, so they are used for some medicinal purposes, and also some leaves also used for some medicinal purposes. Some trees are used for furnitures and making some buildings, and also the sandalwood also used in the agarbattis like that. So honne, matti are usually used for the furnitures and also constructions of buildings. Some leaves, some fruits and some vegetables, some seeds, so they are used for the medicinal purposes. After that, so we are looking about the animals. That is usually in the forest we see a wild monkey, deer, giraffe, elephant, the carnivores. You know the carnivores? So that is the lion, fox, tiger, like that we observe, and also including snake. You know snake? So snake is it will be crawling. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ, ಅದರ ಮೈಯಂತಾನೆ ತೆವಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. So you know the monkeys are swinging from one tree to another tree. So like that we are looking so many wild animals. So and also some of the insects. You know that one. And also tree. What are the importance of tree? You know that it will be used for some of the building and furniture constructions. So here the trees also give for shade. When compared to the deforestation and afforestation. So deforestation means cutting of trees. Afforestation oxygen, and also it gives, so it reduces soil erosion. You know the soil erosion, children? Soil erosion means the removal of topsoil. So it leads to soil pollution. So removal ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಭೂಮಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಟಾಪ್ ಲೇಯರ್ ನೀರಿನ ಮೂಲಕ ಅಥವಾ ಮಳೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ಬಿದ್ದೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಫರ್ಟಿಲಿಟಿ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಸಾಯಿಲ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ಹೊರಟೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ನೀರ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಹೊರಟೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಗ್ರೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೋರ್ ಟ್ರೀಸ್, ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಈ ಟಾಪ್ ಲೇಯರ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಫರ್ಟೈಲ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದೇನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಬೆಳೆಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಗಿವ್ಸ್ ಶೇಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಇಟ್ avoid the soil erosion. So sweet fruits are get from the forest. You know the fruits. So usually you know mango or something like that. So jackfruit, you know jackfruit usually grown in forest. So jackfruit, white mango, like that. So many fruits we get from forest only. See children, forest, the rate of destructions of the forest is increasing when the deforestation occurs. So there is a air pollution also occurs. So if we better if the third, so usually 1/3 of the forest are covered with the land. Many medicines are manufactured from the forest plants. So herbs, herbs ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಯುರ್ವೇದಿಕ್ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಆಯುರ್ವೇದಿಕ್ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ, ಈ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂದ ಸಿಗುವಂತದ್ದು. So we get so many sweet fruits. So taste some fruits, you know papaya, jackfruit, some berries. So that is the forest berries, jackfruit. So these are fruits we can get from the forest. Some custard apple. So there are 3 types of custard apple is there. So usually it will be get from the forest. See, when compared to our life, that is the town or it may be village, the forest is different. So it is beautiful and it gives the home for wild animals. So that home means it is a habitat. Habitat means home for the wild animals. Forest is a habitat for wild animals. Page number 22. Make some list fruits which are available and grown in your the surrounding. So you have to write the at least 10 fruits you have to write in this column. You know the fruit name, papaya, jackfruit, apple, orange, like that. You have to write 10 fruits in this column. And also here some activities there. The forest provides us with so many things. So look at the picture under this. Write the names of things given in the picture under them. So for example, door, you get from the trees, and also some fruits you get from trees. So like that, you know children, the paper is manufactured from the tree, the pulp of the tree. So it will be get from the pulp of the tree. So that's why do not waste the paper. So it leads to deforestation. When cutting of trees leads to deforestation. So at one paper, it is also the one of the most, means it is an important one. So that's why don't take the pages and unnecessary don't use the pages. Okay. So in the previous classes you know that the trees names. So last class, last lesson, you know the trees names. You have to write the 10 tree names. Okay. So here are some trees names: teak, sandalwood, matti, honne. Like that, you have to write some trees. Okay. Next, exercise number, that is 23rd page. So here are some trees that are grown in your place. Means grown in your place means in your surroundings. So it may be village or it may be town. So trees that are grown in the forest. So forest is forest trees you have to write in the second column. So I will already explained the forest trees are so teak, sandalwood, matti, honne. So trees that are grown in your surroundings, that is trees you know that it may be the guava, maybe the orange, or it may be coconut tree, mango tree is there, no? So you have to write, so that is in your nearest places. And also some of the uses you have to write in the columns. This is I will given in the class work. So some more you have to write. So in that one I will take ಬೇವಿನ ಮರ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ. So what are the uses for this neem tree? Neem tree is also used in the some furnitures, okay, and also it is used in the medicinal purposes. So it gives it is used, the neem oil, neem tree oil gives it is used for the medicinal purposes, and also the leaves are also used in some paste and also some of the medicines, okay. And bamboo, you know that bamboo, so this is the largest grass ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಇದನ್ನ, ಬ್ಯಾಂಬೂ ಬಿದಿರು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಯೂಶುವಲಿ ಬಿದಿರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋದು, ಆಟ ಆಡೋದು ನೀವೇ ನೋಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಬ್ಯಾಸ್ಕೆಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಕೊಳಲು ನೋಡಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಫ್ಲೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಅದೇ ತರನೇ ಈ ಬ್ಯಾಂಬೂನ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ದೊಡ್ಡ ಗ್ರಾಸ್ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಗ್ರಾಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹುಲ್ಲು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಬ್ಯಾಂಬೂ ಇಸ್ ದ ಲಾರ್ಜೆಸ್ಟ್ ಗ್ರಾಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್, ಓಕೆ. ಅದು ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ನೋಡಿದಿರಲ್ಲ ಮನೆ ಹತ್ರ ಹುಲ್ಲು ಹೇಗೆ ಬೆಳೆಯುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಲೇಯರಿಂಗ್, ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ reproduce by layering ಮೆಥಡ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಪಕ್ಕ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದ್ರದ್ದು ರೂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ಎಲೆಯಿಂದ ಅದು ಬೆಳೀತಾ ಲೇಯರಿಂಗ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದೇ ತರನೇ ಈ ಬ್ಯಾಂಬೂ ಕೂಡ ಬೆಳೆಯುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ಏನಂತಾರೆ ಲೇಯರಿಂಗ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಬ್ಯಾಂಬೂ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಗ್ರಾಸ್. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಎ ಟ್ರೀ. ಸೊ bamboo is not considered as a tree. Bamboo is a grass. This is the largest grass in the world. So like that you have to write the at least 2 uses, okay. Next, what happens when the forest is destroyed? Means deforestation leads to what? So it gives some shade. So forest gives some shade but also habitat for wild animals, you know that one. And also it avoids the soil erosion. So there is no habitat for the wild animals. Means when you cut that forest, there is no life for the wild animals. Name the trees and usefulness. So you have to write in the page number 27. So it will be get from newspaper. Collect the pictures of trees from the newspapers, or it may be books, or it may be magazines. Paste them in your used notebooks. Then collect and write the information about those trees. If you take some trees, picture of coconut tree. What are the uses from coconut tree? So the coconut tree, so it is used in the kitchen. So it is also used for the food, kitchen purposes. And also the coconut oil is used for hair oil. So the fibers we get from the coconut, it is used as a fabric. No, that is used in the baskets, or it may be ropes ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ಹಗ್ಗ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹಗ್ಗಗಳಲ್ಲಿ coconut tree fiber ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. And some leaves from the trees we used as a fire wood ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಅದನ್ನ ಉರಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ, ಒಲೆ ಉರಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಕೂಡ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. So there are so many uses in the coconut tree. Like that you have to write next tree. For example, if you take that is a mango, mango gives us fruits, you know. So some of the leaves of mango also used for the medicinal purposes, okay. It take directly, okay. And also it kills some bacteria. It will be present in the stomach. Bacteria ಏನದು ಹೊಟ್ಟೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ನೀಮ್ ಟ್ರೀ ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನ ವುಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಪರ್ಪಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ವುಡ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫರ್ನಿಚರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ನೀಮ್ ಆಯಿಲ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದ್ರ ಎಲೆ ನೋಡಿದೀರಾ, ಎಲೆನ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ತಿಂತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಅವಾಯ್ಡ್ಸ್ ದ ಡಯಾಬಿಟಿಸ್, ಶುಗರ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್, ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಶುಗರ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಡೆಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ಪರ್ಪಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅದ್ರ ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಬ್ರಷ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ. ಸೊ ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಜಮ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಕೀಟಾಣು ಏನು ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಕಿಲ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್ ದ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ಸ್, ಓಕೆ. So bamboo belongs to the grass family, okay. You know that bamboo is not a tree, okay children. Bamboo is a grass. It is the largest grass. Some plants grow from leaves. So some of the plants which you get from, so it will be get from stem. So name the plants. It will be get, means it will be grow from stem. You know, hibiscus, rose. So like that, hibiscus ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ದಾಸವಾಳ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೆಮ್ ನ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹುಡುದ್ರೆ ಅದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಗಿಡ ಬೆಳೆಯುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ರೋಸ್, ಶುಗರ್ ಕೇನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಶುಗರ್ ಕೇನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಕಬ್ಬು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದಿಲ್ವಾ. ಅದನ್ನ ಭೂಮಿ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಹಾಕಿದಾಗ ಅದು ಸ್ಟೆಮ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಹಾಕಿ layering method, that is a grass. So bamboo is also grass. So some of the plants which will be grown using the leaves, that is bryophyllum. So you know that Brahma Kamala ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಮನೆ ಹತ್ರ, ಸೊ ವೈಟ್ ಕಲರ್ ರಾತ್ರಿ ಹೊತ್ತು ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಅದು ಕೂಡ ಈ ಬ್ರಯೋಫೈಲಮ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ಗೆ ಸೇರುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ, ಬ್ರಯೋಫೈಲಮ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿಗೆ ಸೇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಗ್ರೋನ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೀವ್ಸ್. ಒಂದು ಲೀವ್ಸ್, ಒಂದು ಬಡ್ಡಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಆ ಬಡ್ನ ಮಾತ್ರ ಭೂಮಿ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು, ನಿಮಗೆ ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಹೊಸ ಗಿಡ ಬೆಳೆಯುತ್ತೆ. ಬ್ರಯೋಫೈಲಮ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ that grow from the leaves. Okay, so for example ನೀವು ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ಕಮಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಬ್ರಯೋಫೈಲಮ್ it will be grown from what? Leaves. The seeds of mango plant which grow in the coastal region germinate on the plant itself. Mango ಅಂತ plant ಇದೆ, mango, not mango, mango. It will be grown with the, so it will be germinate in the plant itself. Okay. Later on seedlings fall on the ground and grow. ಆ ಸೀಡ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಯೂಶುವಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಜರ್ಮಿನೇಟ್ ಹೇಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸಪರೇಟ್ ಸೀಡ್ ನ ನಾವು ತಗೊಂಡು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಅದನ್ನ ಭೂಮಿ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಹಾಕಿ ನೀರು ಹಾಕಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಜರ್ಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಈ ಮ್ಯಾಂಗ್ರೋ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಜರ್ಮಿನೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಭೂಮಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಗಿಡ ಬೆಳೆಯುತ್ತೆ. The plants such as pitcher plant, drosera, cobra lily, so Venus fly plant. So these are belongs to insectivorous. What are insectivorous? So insect eating animals are called as insectivorous. Insectivorous means insect eating plants. Insect eating animals, you know that, frogs, some birds, so lizard. ನೋಡಿದಿರಲ್ಲ, ಲಿಸರ್ಡ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಸಣ್ಣ ಸಣ್ಣ ಆಂಟ್ಸ್ ನ ತಿನ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಫ್ರಾಗ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಸಣ್ಣ ಪುಟ್ಟ ಇನ್ಸೆಕ್ಟ್ ನ ತಿನ್ನುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ, ಅದನ್ನೇನಂತಾರೆ ಇನ್ಸೆಕ್ಟಿವೋರಸ್ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಇನ್ಸೆಕ್ಟಿವೋರ್ ಅನಿಮಲ್. ಇನ್ಸೆಕ್ಟಿವೋರ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ನೋಡಿದ್ರಾ? ಇನ್ಸೆಕ್ಟಿವೋರ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ಇನ್ಸೆಕ್ಟ್ ಈಟಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಇನ್ಸೆಕ್ಟಿವೋರ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್. ಹೆಂಗ್ ತಿನ್ನುತ್ತೆ? ಸೊ the plants, so it has a that is a, this insectivore plant looks very beautiful and attractive plant. So it has a flat surface, so when the insect is sitting on that, so it will be trapped inside the there is a tube, there is a tube inside the insectivorous plant, so it get trapped in the ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಆ ಗಿಡದ ಮೇಲೆ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಫುಲ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆ ಇನ್ಸೆಕ್ಟ್ ನ ಒಳಗಡೆ ತಗೊಳುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಗೆಟ್ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಷನ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ insect. So that is called as insectivore plant. ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್, ಕೋಬ್ರಾ ಲಿಲಿ, ವೀನಸ್ ಫ್ಲೈಟ್ರಾಪ್, ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್. Okay, drosera. Okay, the seed of cocodema is the largest seed in the world. It weighs about 18 kg. Seed usually seed ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸಣ್ಣ ಪುಟ್ಟ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೋಕೋಡಿಮರ್ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಸೀಡ್, ಇಟ್ weighs nearly 18 kg. Karnataka having so many national parks. You know national park, Bannerghatta National Park. So wildlife sanctuaries, you know, Nagarabade. So Bandipura ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಏನು wildlife sanctuaries. Bird sanctuaries ಗೊತ್ತು ನಿಮಗೆ, ರಂಗನತಿಟ್ಟು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ about 5 national parks, 5 bird sanctuaries and 16 wild sanctuaries all over Karnataka. So it belongs to 5 national parks, 5 bird sanctuaries and also 16 wildlife sanctuaries. ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ to preserve the means to the wild animals, wild trees and also to protect the forest. This is about the forest. So in this lesson we learned the different types of trees and the uses of trees. Forest gives us trees and also some fruits and also some medicinal leaves, okay, and also creepers. So many wild animals are living in the forest. Some of the plants, insectivorous plants, you know, drosera insectivorous, the insectivorous plant and pitcher plant, Venus flytrap, these are called as insectivorous plants. The bamboo is the largest grass in the world. It reproduces by layering. You know the plants like rose, hibiscus, sugarcane. It reproduces by stem only. And also you know already that the reproduction will be from seed or it may be root. You know that when the seed is germinated and a baby plant is came from that. Baby plant means embryo, and after that the plant gives 2 leaves, after that new plant. So some plants, that is a bryophyllum, so it will be reproduced by leaves. Okay children, this is about the forest. Go around the forest, visit your nearest national park or it may be the bird sanctuaries and also the wildlife sanctuaries. Okay children, so here are some hard words. Creepers, creepers, creepers. Fragment, fragment. Crawling, crawling, crawling. So usually these things are crawling. Swinging, so which animal is swinging? Monkey. Swing from one tree to another tree. swing, swinging. Bryophyllum, bryophyllum. Bryophyllum. Drosera, drosera. Drosera. Seedlings, seedlings. Seedlings. Picture plant, pitcher. Picture plant. Cobra lily, cobra. This plant looks like cobra. You know cobra, how